As we know, Instagram is becoming harder and harder to grow on. There are so many different algorithms, there are so many competitors. Everything you can think of is on Instagram. So being able to stand out is something that is getting harder and harder to do. Instagram can provide so much. As a business owner, it should be a place that not only reflects your business, but it reflects other platforms on the internet. So your website and your Instagram should relatively have the same vibe. They should have the same brand voice. They should replicate each other in a sense that anyone that is on your website that goes to your Instagram profile is not shocked by something, and vice versa. So, with that being said, we're going to figure out today how we're going to optimize one of my good friends, one of my good guys, his profile. I know his journey, I know his mission, I know his offer very well, and that's why I want to give him some free game on how he can improve his social media so then he can do more of what he wants to do. Again, he's already very successful. To me, he is the ultimate man. He works really hard, he's got a great story, he's a family man. There is a reason he is successful. He has all those different attributes that come together and just create this force of a human being. Not to get too carried away, but I want to help him out today. We're gonna go over his profile, we're gonna summarize it, and then we're gonna go more in detail, and then I'll leave my notes in the caption. Let's get into it. Just quick summary of the profile, handle, username, Brix Glover, Robert Glover. I help high performers with stressful lives build physiques that command respect. We are going to understand, okay, this guy is in fitness. His profile just screams, I'm a professional. His shirt is off, but it's in a very professional setting. You can tell it's in a studio, it's high quality. Even this small little profile photo, you can tell it's very well done. So first things first, profile photo, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 for this guy. I like it. His handle, he goes by Brix. That is his nickname. I'm pretty sure that's what most people do call him. His name is Robert, but Brix Glover being his handle is, again, I think that's 10 out of 10. You potentially could squeeze in a keyword. I'm not getting carried away with that. We're going to put more of that into the bio, into the his headline, his actual username. Let's move down the list. We already went over profile photo, 10 out of 10. But from there, I'm not even gonna look at how many posts. I'm not gonna look at any followers, who he's following, does not matter to me. But we're gonna start at his username. And right now it just reads Robert Glover, which is good. It's professional, it's his first and last name. But more so, I'm really interested in the opportunities that we're missing with his username. Now, he is leaving so much character space unused. And so, with that being said, you're allowed a certain amount of characters within your username. I'm not totally sure what that number actually is. It's a ton though, because I've squeezed phrases into a username before. Currently on my profile, there's a phrase there, but with him, I want to, have his username scream a little bit more because that is what is read mostly when you're viewing other people's stories or when you're DMing and messaging people. That is what we actually read, and so that is a thing that it needs to be optimized. It needs to scream a message of some sort. All in all, just for the sake of the argument, I would say let's narrow down what he needs most out of his profile, and that is to gain more clients for his personal training. Let's figure out who his customer is, and then maybe have a call to action in his username for his customer. Let's go into his bio. We'll learn more there. I help high performers with stressful lives build physiques that command respect. Schedule a discovery call, arrow facing down. All right. I understand what he's getting at here, and it's not improper grammar. I have no issues with that. My only issue is it's a mouthful to read. And not even for me, who's got a damn stutter, but really for anyone that is reading on Instagram. Instagram is not a platform that people read on. Instagram is a platform that is made for visual content, video, photo. Those are the primary uses of this platform. So, with that being said, even though there are captions and you can post a photo of text, this is a platform that people are skimming. So we need to understand when someone is going over our bio, they're just skimming. They're trying to get to our photos. They don't really care what's in our bio. So it needs to be really short and sweet and it needs to stand out. And so first things first, throw a few emojis in there. Whatever emojis you personally use the most within comments or texting or in your captions, the emojis that stand for a statement the most, use those. Okay. And so within working out, there's a ton that we can refer to. Okay. Start a statement with an emoji. All right. And let's limit the amount of words we have in a statement. I help high performers with stressful lives build physiques that command respect. Now, again, back to the username that tells us who his customer is and how he's trying to reach them. I would put that information into the username. From there, what his bio should read, it should have some sort of social proof, a testimonial. It should say the sheer amount of people that he's trained, maybe even the past 6 months or the past 6 years, whatever it may be. But let's see a number in there that justifies that you have been doing this for a long time or that you're really good at this. Okay. It could even be a stat about maybe you've had some new program come out in the past just 3 months, but you've had over 100 signups. Put a number, provide social proof, provide a personal review for yourself right away so people can see that and start to gain trust with who you are and then hopefully acquire your services. So now that we have social proof and credibility knocked out, is what is the direct service we're trying to promote the most right now? Or let's give an umbrella overview of what we provide. If he helps high performers with stressful lives build physiques that command respect, let's figure out a way to say that in a very short, direct way. Something that is different than what we're going to put in the username, but something that also kind of backs that up. So a very short statement does have a little bit more context to it later in the bio. That's another thing with your username. Always provide context further in the bio of the statement that you put in your username so everything just kind of flows. Don't get hung up on necessarily the order of everything, but do try to list everything out in a sequence that does allow the customer or the future client of yours understand the journey that they're going to go on, or at least understand your business in a way that you are in control of. And so we'll fill a few different things in with the bio. We're going to throw a few emojis in there. Again, reference down to my caption, you'll see more of what I'm referring to. And currently, the call to action that you have, schedule a discovery call. Let's be more pointed with that. Let's figure out what can we get out of that discovery call. If that's going to be your call to action, which is a very good call to action, you want people to hop on a call with you so you can get to know them, whatever it may be, and then you can close them as become a new client. But let's let them know what they're going to get out of this discovery call. And next, your link in bio. This is very important because this is where you're going to get people to possibly create the biggest action, maybe even more than following you. This is the area that we almost need to focus most on because this gives us opportunity to take a customer from one platform to a platform that we have either customized or create a point of entry that we have full control over. Okay. So, one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give people that have multiple offers or multiple perspectives they're trying to share with somebody with a link in their bio is when in doubt, we've all heard of Linktree. There are several platforms that are similar to that. Personally, I use Beacons. It's very aesthetic, and it's one of those things that you can also sell digital products on there. And so, a guy like Brix, when he is selling, different weight loss programs, he could have them listed on Beacons. It's really great one-stop shop, but nonetheless, have it go to one single link. We don't need to have several links posted. It's just too much to read. Again, we're skimming on this platform. We're not here to read. We're here to skim. And so let's just have a very simple call out. Let's have one website. Let it be a link tree. Again, whatever you like to use the most. Have that just be your single link. Having multiple links in your bio just creates more options for your customer to either get confused on, get overwhelmed by, or overall just get turned off. If you have too many offers, some people might look at that as he might not be able to help me because he tries to help everyone, and I'm different, I'm unique. Everybody kind of believes that, and everybody rightfully so is. And so let's not blanket statement really anyone, but let's really just keep this pointed and calculated to what we want to receive from these people. And so something as simple as having three links in your bio, it's too much. Let's just have a single link that goes to every single offer. Because with that being said, you probably have more information you could pack into your links. But again, you don't want to overwhelm people. You don't want to have four or five or six. I'm not even sure how many Instagram allows, but let's just have one link in bio. And then from there, let's have a list of services, a list of offers, a call to actions, whatever your end goal is from there. Let's have it, a little bit more structured so it doesn't look so scattered. Okay. All in all, this is a really solid profile. He has 117,000 followers. I'm not even sure if Brix runs paid ads. He organically might have got this whole following. Again, he has a phenomenal story. Do follow this guy, check him out, support him. He's a really good dude. All in all, Brix, this is the advice I would give you to optimize your profile. Again, look down in the caption for more references to everything I was just speaking about. But other than that, my guy, you're in a super solid point. We'll go over the rest of your profile later together. But doing a few small tweaks now could lead to a huge year next year. So let's just think of those small changes, those small movements that we could have to ultimately bring together more and more business to you. Okay. That was Scatterbrain Jane. Jesus Christ. What are we at? 14 minutes. Fuck my life. That's a really long video.